just had the Crytek little power washer delivered. So I'm going to take it out of the box, put it together, and see what is involved and how it operates and what it's like. Wow, that was pretty quick and easy. Not a lot of mucking about at all. Literally put the wheels on, a couple of bolts on the wheels, the feet, and then the little bits at the side. It's got two little hangers. There's a little air valve here, so you have to take the little plug out the top of here, which was a little black plug, and then just screw this one in. And then the final things to do is literally fill it up with oil, fill it up with petrol, and attach the hoses and start using it. So that's what we're going to do next. So I've had to just double check the instructions just to make sure that I've not forgotten anything. It's all just gone together a little bit too easily, but I've definitely not missed anything. I'm not left over with any parts. There is a couple of bits which I do just need to double check on the instructions, but I've got a feeling that these are for if you're using a tank or something like that to use your water supply. So for what I'm going to be pretty much on the hose all the time, so I don't really need to use these unless I'm putting some soap or something through, which I suppose, yeah, that then I can sort of drop that straight into a soap bucket or detergent bucket and then use that, because there is a soap nozzle on here, and then there's a chemical application low pressure one as well, so that might be quite handy for that, to be fair. But apart from those, which I'm just going to double check, make sure that they're not required for anything else, it's a case of now just fill up with oil. It's 4-stroke, so just 4-stroke engine oil. There is all the different classifications that you can use on here, which again, I just had to double check in the manual that it was 100% 4-stroke. I was pretty sure that it was, but on here it just says acceptable oil grades, and it didn't actually say that it was 4-stroke. So, but in the little operation instruction sheet here, it does say add 700 ml of 4-stroke gasoline oil. So I'm going to do that next, and basically there's a filler left and right, and then there's a little gauge on the other side. There is a little bit of oil in here already, and usually I'd have a little funnel, but I've not got a funnel that's small enough, so I'm having to wing it. So hopefully I don't get it everywhere. There's a little gauge there, so just let it settle, and there's a little red dot on there that the oil has to be above. And again, these have, I've had a few Crytek things now that I've bought with my own money. I think this is the 3rd one of their products that I've bought, because they're, I'm not going to use the word cheap, they're really good value for money. They are cheap, but they do, well, so far they seem to do a decent job. So every penny counts at the minute, and where you can save a few pounds, obviously you want to. I think there's about 180 quid, so obviously it all depends how well it performs, and we'll see. But so far I'm quite impressed. A lot of things you'll buy and you've got to sort of put them together, and they're an absolute nightmare, and I've literally just been able to look at the box, look at the pictures and work out what goes where. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces that had to be fitted on here, so it wasn't a case of needing any rocket science to figure it out. Got some fuel, so let's see Cool. Got a couple of leaks. I just need to tighten this up properly. And yeah, so far so good. Well, making sure I've done everything. Get this tightened up. We'll have a little look, see what sort of job it does. So we've just give this an area a real quick blasting off, and the reason that just trying to get this area just roughly clean is that work starts in next week with levelling out and then patio and a new wall, etc. So it was more just, wasn't particularly trying to get it looking like brand spanking new, which we could have easily done. It was just more just to get all the top crud off of there, so that when we put the new concrete down, it's actually got something to grip into, and we're not just working on top of mud. We have got another area, another little patio that we're going to be doing with this, and hopefully you'll be interested in watching that, and that'll be popping up on the screen now. That's pretty much our little sort of test on this little Crytek power washer. First impression's really good. Length of the hose is plenty enough. I don't know exactly what the meterage is on that, but if you're looking for one of these, I'm sure you'll be able to see what it is. But for an area like this, no problem whatsoever, and obviously the machine's really mobile, so it's easy to move around. I don't think really need any more than that, to be honest. But it seems to do a really good job, but we're going to put it really to its paces on the next video. So have a watch of that. If you've liked the video, give us a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.